Hi there, I'm back, and I just have a quick little kitchen hack that I wanted to show you because now it's probably nothing new, but when I started doing espressos not too long ago, especially recently in the last few months, I've been doing them with a non-pressurized portafilter. So the learning curve has kind of completely gone back to zero, and you have to start learning it all over again on the grind size and the pressure of your tamp and the amount of coffee and all that. But it's been kind of a fun experiment because I love my lattes and cappuccinos in the morning, so it's been kind of fun experimenting and fine tuning it and all that. What my video today is going to be about is just a quick kitchen hack for those of you that make espresso, whether it's pressurized, non-pressurized, whatever type of machine you have. If you're using something a grinder rather, that you can grind right into your portafilter is always very handy, isn't it? But it still can make a big mess. So what I discovered, what I like to do, and it's when I was using my Bodum primarily, you might notice there's something new over here. Let me just give you a glance. I have a new Breville Smart Grinder Pro, and I will do a video review of that in the future. I've only had it a couple weeks now, if that, and I want to learn a little more of the nuances and things and how to use it and all the different features it has before I do that, so that I at least look like I know what I'm talking about. But it's a wonderful grinder. I absolutely love it so far. But I needed to go the next step up in order to have a decent shot, and I really don't have the money to upgrade my espresso machine at the moment, because that's a huge step up, leap, I should say, financially. So, but with a non-pressurized portafilter, I can get a very similar experience on a budget. So, at least for now. So anyway, what I want to show you here is, when I started grinding espresso for my coffee in the morning on the Bodum, it's great to use this little cup, like I showed you, that steel cup, because it virtually eliminates the static cling and all that, but it was always really messy. Let me scan down a little farther. It was always really messy getting the coffee from here into my portafilter. So, I'm cupping my hand around it. I was trying all kinds of filters, or not filters, but funnels, but they're too narrow at the bottom. And it was just such a messy little project that I kind of got tired of that. And I thought there's got to be a way where I can just put this, right underneath here and collect the coffee. Well, I did that for a while. But it still would kind of scatter over the top and get around it, or it clogged sometimes because I had this so tight up against the chute to avoid the mess that I actually caused it to clog. Because let's face it, this is not a machine built to put a portafilter under there. So I'm trying all kinds of things. So then I got the idea that I would come up with my own funnel for this type of thing. So I went to the hardware store first and found these couplers and pipe extenders in the plumbing department. They're like $1, $1.50 a piece. They're very hard plastic. Again, there's plastic, so there's a slight amount of static, but not much, which is why this one is wrapped in a little bit of aluminum foil here. But they fit into my portafilter. This one's a little narrow, but it still serves the purpose. It just barely fits under there because of the spouts on the bottom. And then I found this coupler, which is a little bit wider. It's narrower at the bottom, so it fits in there like that, which is pretty nice. Okay, that fits in there really well too. But then I thought, I wonder if I have anything around the house already that's made of steel or aluminum or some kind of metal that will turn off that static charge. And then I started going through my kitchen drawers and found I had a bunch of graduated sizes of biscuit cutters. And this particular one, which I think is the medium size, I'm not exactly sure what the measurement is, the handle broke off quite a while ago. But I kept it because it has this finished edge on top, so I could still use it to cut biscuits, with my hand on it. But I wasn't even using it. I don't make biscuits all that often. So it fit in here really well like that. And so that is now my espresso funnel. It has a new purpose. And I rarely use this for biscuits anyway, because for me, if I'm going to make biscuits, I want them a lot bigger than that. This is like, it's not even 2 inches across, but it fit perfectly under here. And with my new grinder, let me give you a little dose of that here. This has these cool little, and I'll get into that in my review, these cool little mounts so that you can slide your portafilter in there and just park it. You don't even have to hold it. But when you go to grind coffee, now it's fine at first, but once you get where it really mounds up, it starts spilling over all over the place and getting to be kind of a mess. So as you can see, and then you go to pull it out and you get coffee everywhere. It's a pretty high mound of coffee. So okay. So I put those, it smells so good. So now I'm going to put my funnel in there, and it does fit, just like that. Now it's a little dark in there, but I'll show you how great this is when it comes out. This is so cool. You pull it out, and you don't have anything threatening to go over the edge. You still have the same amount of coffee. It's in the funnel. And then all I do is give it a couple taps to level it. Now, you can actually pause this machine to do this too, but you're still going to have a mess all over the bottom. And then after a few taps, I pull my funnel out, and look at that. I'm ready to tamp, and it's good to go without all the mess. So this grinder is very nice too, because this bottom removes so you can clean it up. But you're still getting coffee everywhere. But I just wanted to pass that on, especially for those of you that might be using the Bodum over here for espresso shots. This is a really cool idea to get, to put that funnel in there, get it under there. And this one, you do have to hold it, but you can hold it right up against the chute and no problems, because you're not really blocking it. And it goes right down, and the chute is pretty much dead center underneath the timer switch. So you can just hold it right up there, fill it, you bring it out, tap it same way, and you're good to go. So that's my kitchen hack for the day. I absolutely love this one. It's very, very handy and useful. So go to your hardware store, see if you can find, maybe you can even find a piece of metal pipe that would be similar to this. Either take your filter basket from your espresso machine with you, or measure the inside measurement diameter, so that you know that you can measure, or even take the measurement and then draw a circle on a piece of paper or Post-it note, take it with you, and then you can measure all these pipes up against your measurement to make sure it's going to fit before you bring it home. So, or if you've got an old biscuit cutter where the handle came off, you can use that. Yeah, this was just some cheapo where they were like, I don't even think they were welded. They were just sort of, well, maybe they were, but really tiny, if you can see those little dents there. It wasn't on very securely. I mean, I think I used that thing twice and the handle came off. I thought, oh, well. So anyway, it has a new life with my coffee maker. I absolutely love this kitchen hack. It's one I use absolutely every day, and it works really, really well. I hope this is helpful to you, and have a great day. And I will be doing a review on my Breville grinder, Smart Grinder Pro, in the near future, as soon as I get to know all the features and can talk about it confidently. On that note, have a great day, and give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Bye-bye.